Okay, so I guess I didn't lie after all. Well, let's be real. It's very susceptible to change on the road. At any given point, everything could change. In the blink of an eye, it could all be reversed. There could be extremely heavy traffic, and then all of a sudden, something could happen, and you can start driving again, and vice versa, you know? This happens all the time. I love how I crack myself up all the time. Comedy is not about other people finding you funny. Comedy is about you finding stuff funny. And so, one of the reasons why comedy is terrible now is because people are literally being trained to not find stuff funny. They're being trained to get mad about other people finding stuff funny. And because of that, you see people recycling the same tired jokes that aren't even jokes. And they're not even bits. On the one level, it's totally virtue signaling, and on the other level, it's just lame, you know? People are just being so lame. They don't want to take a risk. They're so afraid of, like, that one opportunity that they think they're gonna have is gonna get canceled, you know? Well, I obviously don't care about that one. I got the opportunity to start on this, like, all-woman show, right? So you know that we had to blow that opportunity because I didn't want anything to do with that shit. There's this chick that flocked to me, and she wanted me on her show. And she was like, do you know this girl? Do you know this girl? And I was like, man, all those girls hate me because they're intimidated by me. Of course they are. Who wouldn't be intimidated by me? Especially if you're a lying cuntsore, which most women are. Yeah, she offered me this spot on her show, and then 2 nights later, I pissed off her best friend and made her cry. Isn't that awesome? But yeah, I have no desire to do comedy with women. I feel like Ronit is like the only person that has a vagina who does comedy that I have any respect for. And my friend Alex is cool too. I gotta call her and make sure she's okay. But it's like women are just so bad at comedy. Like, how could they possibly be good at comedy? Alright, CJ though, CJ. Yo, CJ, well, CJ is a loud black bitch. So I can't imagine her not being decent at comedy, you know? She's very entertaining, to say the least. As long as you can be entertaining, it doesn't really matter if you're funny. But it's like all these women that I've seen do it recently, it's just so depressing just watching them debase themselves on stage, man. There's this one girl. Now, if I could do her spot on, I mean, it's real easy though. It's real easy. So I just get on stage and I talk about my pussy. I talk about the weird sexual positions that I've done and how awkward it was. Have you guys ever done something and you immediately regretted it, but you just kept doing it? You kept doing it, and because you didn't have a good relationship with your father, you just tell yourself that it's okay, you know?
because you just really want to disappoint daddy? That's what you want to do because you hate daddy? It's probably a pretty good impression of this bitch. Every single time I've seen her, she just does the same shit over and over again, and I can tell she hates my guts. She won't even talk to me. It's because you have what she never will, actual confidence. Right? Well, I kind of pity her though, man. I pity all these people that don't have any confidence and they're just trying to work shit out on stage. So I was thinking about it today when I woke up. There are a lot of people that do comedy because they feel like they're a failure. And it's obvious by their stage presence that that's how they feel about themselves, you know? So there are people that feel like a failure, and then there are people such as yours truly that do it because the world's a failure, okay? And we gotta fix it. But we're not virtue signaling. There's a huge difference between virtue signaling and telling the truth. People that virtue signal are lying sacks of crap, okay? They don't care about anything at all. I want to be a comedy gestapo. That's what I want to be.